Hey you all lovelies, welcome back to my queen. Now it's your girl, one and only Foxy Queen Arkaduli.
And it's your boy Caleb, the Foxy King.
And we're back again as usual on this channel. So if you're already a subscriber, we appreciate you. If you've always been here, we truly love you so much. And yes, we started a series. We started a series where we'll be tackling different questions on different topics. The first one we did was mental health.
On mental health.
Yes, so we'll be choosing topics, then we discuss them.
Yes.
So today is episode 2, whereby we're going to discuss about sex and intimacy.
Sex and intimacy.
Yeah, sex and intimacy.
Juicy.
Yeah. So give this video a
thumbs up.
And also don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section. Yeah.
Yes.
Would you give us a brief description about sex and intimacy?
Sex and intimacy?
Yeah.
Well, most of you know what sex is and what intimacy is, but today we're going to have questions that are going to help us open up on things to do with sexual and intimacy. Especially this is a topic that most people shy off from talking about, while these are real
things. These are real matters.
Real matters that are happening out here. If we don't tackle these kind of questions, some of us might be left in without much knowledge about something. So that's why we feel like we need to address. We need to talk about sex and intimacy. Yes.
So number one, what are your turn-ons?
Wow.
What are your turn-ons?
Wow. What would I say?
Raw and candid.
Raw and candid. Oh, what would I say? What are my turn-ons? My turn-ons are just beauty. Just beauty. If someone is beautiful and she has an admirable character and personality, damn,
it's a turn-on.
Yeah.
I think for me, gentleness. Yeah, gentleness. A gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What are your turn-offs?
Oh, my turn-offs are, I will say, especially how people react. I think the way someone reacts to things as in they can give me,
Can be a turn off or a
can be a turn off or a turn on. Yeah. So because I feel like there are some people who look pretty well, they are good, but when they are handling some issues, you're like, whoa, damn. Or even the way they talk, you're like, oh, no, I don't want that. She's cute, she's hot and all, but I don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
Me?
Yeah.
What are my turn-offs?
Where is the Harley?
My turn-offs, I think the opposite of gentleness. Any person who's rough, that's a turn-off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think sex is one factor that makes people date?
Well, I would
in our
say,
Gen Z.
Yeah, in our Gen Z, yes.
Gen Z, yeah.
In our Gen Z, yes. You find that people have sex and it goes to dating. It makes them date, as in.
It's a factor.
It's a factor. What do you feel?
I also think, that in our generation, sex is a factor that makes us date. I think so. Yeah.
Like most people outside. Yeah. Okay.
Next question. What is your type?
I think when you say when I think of my type, I'll say the first question, what turns me on? It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
You're beautiful, admirable character and personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
Gentleness.
All right.
Good looking. Yeah. Someone who cares about your feelings.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my type.
Okay.
Do you wish your parents openly talk to you about things like sex?
Oh yes. I do.
You wish you had those real
I
conversations.
wish I had those real conversations
where you
with my
could ask your
parents.
parents questions
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
Rather than maybe learning from the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because for myself, I've had my own experience outside here, and I was like, wow, I wish I got enough knowledge from my parents or maybe people in the family,
Yeah.
But I never got that.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
also wish
the
the same. I wish I had that room for open conversation with my mom, because maybe I had so many questions growing up that went unanswered that I wish if we were more open to each other.
Yes.
I'd have learned a lot. I'd have learned a lot. All they ever tell you is don't have sex, don't have sex. Nothing else. Don't have sex, don't have sex. Yet sex has it's a big topic.
It's a very big topic.
It's a very big topic. You can't just tell someone don't do it. Don't do it. Especially when you tell someone don't do it, that's when they go do it.
That's when they go do it.
Yeah, that's when they
go
they are curious.
You're not telling them why should you not do it.
You just say it's
what happens. It's a
period. As in that's shallow. I feel like if we had deep conversations, they'd make us understand why it's important to wait, why it's important to wait for that right party.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on sex being spiritual?
I think yes, it's definitely spiritual.
What are your thoughts about it? So it's true.
It's true.
Sex
is very spiritual. When sometimes when you say like no strings attached, is a lie.
Yeah, spiritually,
spiritually
attached.
Actually, they say that when you have sex with someone, that someone becomes, as in immediately you are spiritual husband. Spiritual husband. So the more you have more people, as in the more you have sex with more people, the more you have. And and to be a lot of work to break those of ties. So I think it's spiritual. What do you think? What's your feeling?
Okay, from the research I've made, I never knew sex was spiritual. I never did. But then after learning, doing more research, I've learned that so it's actually not just about the pleasure and all. It's deeper than what we see. Now you see how important our parents the conversation we would have had with our parents would have helped, because if they told us this thing was spiritual, it would have changed our perspective rather than just being told it's a sin. Why is it a sin? Why is it a sin? See, I'll just maybe confess and I'll be forgiven. But learning that something is spiritual makes you not really afraid, but makes you conscious about what
you're doing. Wow.
Do you think God's idea of sex was for procreation or pleasure? Both?
Yeah.
So you think he wanted people to enjoy sex and at the same time procreate?
Actually, that's what we always do. Like, sex is for when you get to marriage. Not necessarily you're procreating marriage, but there is a need for that if you wish, if you want to. But then it's also for pleasure.
You wanted people to enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever liked someone because you wanted to have sex with them?
Nah.
Not really.
That
sounds so perverted.
So there's quite an idea of perversion there.
Yeah, that's too perverted. But it happens. Sometimes you can be attracted to someone because maybe you just want. You don't want anything else other than sleeping with them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yes,
so those are the questions?
Yeah, those are the questions on sex and intimacy. We're not going to be making our videos so long and bore you guys. Yeah. Just going to be
a short one.
Just a few questions. Yeah, and share with us. What are your turn-ons? What are your turn-offs? What do you think about having open conversations about sex with parents?
Exactly.
Yeah, share your feedback with us in the comment section, and we truly appreciate you guys. See you on the next episode.
See you. Bye. We love you.
Yeah.